and J.R. Holder, Severa, Thoseby, Prosper, Coombs and Crawford will go for the Wolves, and it is Worcester who will start us off with the opening possession. Thoseby down low to Prosper, looking to go to work on Martin, kicks it back out. Thoseby fakes the three, puts it on the floor instead, drives inside, loses the ball, but Prosper is there to pick it up and lay it in.
Well, Worcester looking to start the offense aggressively attacking the rim there, and Prosper was able to pick up the mess and convert the two.
Well, Wolves in a zone here early on. Out to Holder. Doesn't go for three, ball batted loose, but Thoseby is first to it. Oh, stolen away, is it? Not quite by Holder. It's a Wolves possession.
Encouraging defensive start as well from Worcester, back in that zone. I mean, typically that's a tactic you'll go to if you're a couple men down.
Here's Crawford. So back out to Prosper, eyeing up the three, takes the three, way off the mark. Rebound Dowse. Dowse all the way to the basket. Martin with the rebound, going back up. He's blocked from behind by Prosper. Thoseby's going to pull up in transition for three off the mark, and Martin with the rebound. Those shots are only good ones if they go in, aren't they?
Yeah, no rebounders there in the paint as well. Very rushed shot.
Gamble from 12 feet gets Leicester on the board.
Good start from Harrison Gamble. Thought he played very well in the fixture up in Sheffield last night. Got the confidence by the coach to start the games.
Crawford. Back out to Coombs. Severa. Shot clock ticking down as Crawford backing down. It's down to three as he gets that shot off and gets a nice bounce off the ring for two.
Oh, good start. Worcester offense looks confident. I think when you're a few men down as well, you've got the green light to make something happen. It can be a very dangerous thing if you're a Leicester Riders defense.
Here's Martin going to work. Back out to Burnett. Bounces it down. Nice pass. Holder off the glass. Can't convert. Severa pushing as Combs ahead of him. Still going all the way. Dumps it. Oh, Prosper wasn't ready for it. Here's Burnett. Back out to Holder. Now Dowse. A lot of space for three. And he strings it. Hit an early three last night in Sheffield and has done the same here today.
Well, looked good, looked in rhythm, got to step into that shot as well, and that's something as well the rest of us are going to have to shoot a favourable three-point percentage to break down this zone defence.
Here's Prosper in the low block. Shot clock down to 7 as he tries to go to work. No way through Martin. Gets the shot off anyway. Stolen away, is it? Not quite. Dowse still has it. Dowse throws an ambitious bounce pass, and Crawford read it easily. Crawford drives in, dumps it off, and Prosper jams it down one-handed.
Wow, good run on the floor from the big man there, and got his reward.
Round it goes to Holder, driving baseline, floats one up, overcooks it. That's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Martin, and it will be a Worcester ball. Leicester struggling with the shooting early on. 2 of 7 they are now after that. And here comes Hampden and Thompson to see if they can do anything about that.
Oh, a good addition, like you're saying. The bench scoring was prolific yesterday, and Pierre Hampden's 22 points and a very impressive 18 minutes as well.
Well, it's not often that the bench outscores the starters, but they did 46-44. Thoseby's way short on that one. Long rebound comes out to Holder. Here's Thompson. Holder. Ooh. Inside goes Dowse. Dowse all the way to the basket, lays it in for 2. 5 early points for him.
Very encouraging and confident start from Kiefer Dowse, and I think he's someone as well at that point guard position that you're going to really need firing.
And there he is at the defensive end with the steal, or not, as the case may be, as the foul was called by the official on the far side. First foul of the game, 4 minutes in for either team.
Worcester going to have to be very cautious, aren't they, in terms of fouls?
Down it goes to Prosper again, and he runs down Hampton, and the offensive foul is called. Burnett running the baseline. He goes the opposite corner now for him to chase to. Thompson. Holder penetrates in to the finger roll, is good for 2.
Wow, very crafty move there, and nice finish with the left.
Comes with the crossover, driving into traffic, loses it out of bounds. Wolves ball. Silvera up top. Crawford trying to back down Dowse. Thompson comes with the help, and Thompson commits the foul. The basket will count. He'll go to the line for 1.
I thought Thompson was a little late to get over there. In the first bump there when Kiefer Dowse took that, and you had to stay straight up. Obviously, he's picked up his first foul, and Thompson just a little bit tad late getting across.
Washington coming in for Dowse, who has 5 points and is the game's leading scorer at the moment. Crawford up the line, looking to convert the bonus and tie the game at 9. Burnett to Washington for 3. And Washington is Leicester's best three-point shooter this season, shooting 45%.
As of late as well, he's just had that fire, isn't he? When he's let it go, it's often than not, it's been at the back, at the bottom of the net.
They're putting it on the floor, driving to the finger roll. Good finish.
Very good move then by Silvera. It's the heart of the Leicester Oilers defense there, and a scoop finish.
Thompson. Cross court to Burnett. Down low to Hampton. Over to Holder. Off the mark that time. Prosper now. Nice pass inside, and Silvera's able to lay that in for a basket.
Couple of smart finishes there from Silvera. Slight size advantage there and took full advantage.
Burnett has space for 3, and he takes it.
Well, the best way to isolate that weakness there in the zone. It's very, very combust inside there. Not a lot. Going to be a lot of one-on-one post-ups, I think, tonight. But that 3 points firing for Riders have a very good chance of breaking it down.
Crawford driving baseline with the head fake. Nice use of it as well to get the defender in the air.
Excellent strong move from Crawford. Again, challenging the help defender.
Holder. Washington. Inside to Thompson. Thompson onto Hampton. Just slightly out of his reach. Oh, nice spin move from Pierre Hampton. And he gets his first points on the board, and a timeout. Tory Butler with all 7 of Manchester's points so far.
So let's get behind your Riders on defense.
Worcester with some full court pressure here. Just slowing Worcester down across the halfway line. Silvera in the corner for 3. That one short. Good offensive rebound from Prosper, and he finishes with the hook.
Wow, good work from the big man. Clearly the biggest guy on court, and it's showing right now.
Thompson to Hampton. Thompson at the free throw line now, off the back of the ring, and there's a wrap-up between Whelan and Hampton, and the foul is called on the Worcester player. Deflected by Crawford, and Prosper is able to come up with it. Here's Combs. Whelan in the corner. Recycles back out to Crawford. Crawford driving in, out of control, gets it back. Short on the shot, and tipped down by Lascelles. Oh, but it ends up in Prosper's hands. A bit of fortune for the Wolves there.
I thought Rima Lascelles did so well to cover that ball, and then it just slipped out, and Prosper again in the right place at the right time.
Lascelles out to Washington. And he just lost it as he picked it up there, Rima Lascelles. Severa with the step back three. All string, first triple of the game for the Wolves.
Severa being incredibly efficient this first quarter.
Oh, he almost came up with a steal there, and having gambled, he then had to commit the foul. Subs for the Wolves as Thosby checks into the game, and Johnson Thompson for the first time. Prosper and Combs sitting down. Cross court to Lascelles. Hampton moves it on to Holder. Washington in the corner. Now he takes the long two, and he knocks it down.
Connor Washington in such good rhythm at the moment.
Severa calling for the screen. Loses the handle, gets it back again. Shot clock down to 3. It needs to go up here from Crawford. Just got it off in time, and he knocked it down.
Wow. Big time shot there from Crawford. Good defensive stance there from Riders as well, but Worcester offense equal.
Thompson along the baseline. Recycles out to Holder for 3, and he knocks it down.
J.R. Holder, catch and shoot. Always ready before he's even caught the ball.
So they're trying to run it down. There's about a 5-second, maybe 5.5-second differential between shot and game clock. Severa driving in. Foul is called on Hampton. On the floor, I think. We'll just get confirmation. Yes, it is. So it'll be a sideline ball, and Burnett will come back into the game with 13.5 seconds to go. Holder sits down. Well, they can run this down to the buzzer now with the foul call. Crawford has a look at the clock. I think this one's going up, isn't it? He finally gets the 3 off, and it rims out. End of the first quarter. It's the Leicester Riders 22, the Worcester Wolves 24 here. Thinner than normal as well. Here we go then, second period. Rima Lascelles crosses halfway. Anderson thinks about the 19-footer, takes it at the second attempt, and it rims out. Combs fires up from the elbow, front rims that, easy rebound for Burnett. Anderson into Washington, sells the head fake. Now Anderson takes the 3. Anderson all string and Leicester ahead.
Very unselfish play there as well. You can see Connor Washington, he's such a threat. You've got guys jumping out at him, and makes a smart decision there to make one extra pass. Jamal Anderson, nice finish.
5th three-pointer of the game already for Leicester. Whelan bails out of that, and everybody else thought, well, certainly Johnson Thompson thought he was shooting it, and he was going for a rebound. Prosper checks back in. Washington. Burnett now with space from the three-point line. Off the back of the ring. Thorsby has it, but it's knocked away by Anderson. It's a Worcester possession.
What Leicester Riders can do as well is stay aggressive with the offensive rebound. I mean, the zone, it's very difficult when you're in that zone to match up straight away, and there's holes and there's gaps in there for offensive rebounds.
Combs driving in, too strong on the lane. Martin with the boards. Washington pushing, gets it to Anderson. Now Martin with the spin move. Beautiful play from Wayne Martin.
Very, very nice move. Controlled. And the good thing about Wayne Martin is he's ambidextrous in that left and right hand. Really good finishing around the rim.
Space for Whelan. Fakes the three. Did he go off the ground? Yes, he must have, because the referee calls a travel. Dowse in for Lascelles. Anderson. Burnett runs into the floater and is caught on the arm, and Crawford, frustrated with himself, didn't quite time that right, and he's called for his first foul.
Well, Worcester done a good job so far as well, managing the personal fouls.
First free throws of the game for the Riders. DeAndre Burnett at the line. Leicester actually averaged the fewest free throw attempts in the league this season, under 14. They actually averaged the fewest fouls for and the fewest fouls against, the fewest free throws for and the fewest free throws against. So you don't see too many foul shots when you come and watch Leicester play for either team.
Third highest in three-pointer attempts as well.
That'll have something to do as well with the free throw. If you shoot a lot of threes, you're less likely to go to the free throw line. Here's Crawford looking to drive at Anderson, and will that count? Yes, it will.
Good move from Crawford. Strong enough to bump off of the defender there and had the finesse to finish that floater.
He converts the three-point play. He's into double figures. Dowse. Oh, Anderson wasn't expecting that. He was able to come up with it. Whelan's caught him on the arm. And having said, oh no, I was about to say, having said you won't see too many free throws here, we will now, but actually Anderson wasn't shooting that. Holder and Hampton will come in. So they're in for the Wolves. Dowse. Hampton has a mismatch inside, but they can't get it to him, and Martin's unable to convert. Crawford lets fly from three-point range and hits. He's up to 15.
Wow. Crawford turning it on. Inside, outside. Offensive threat.
I think it was his debut where he hit like 6 or 7 threes, if memory serves. That was the one game they did win. And here's a bit of a worry. He's down on the floor. Must be okay because he's got straight back up and there's a little damp patch there. Combs driving in hard, out of bounds, Leicester possession.
Wayne Martin got fortunate there because he did a really good job of keeping his body in, in between the basket and the attacking player, but he did reach down there, got a lot of the ball.
It was in fact 8 3-pointers that he made in that 28-point performance against Plymouth at the beginning of the season. Combs in the corner off the back of the ring and rebound pulled in by Dowse.
Yeah, I remember seeing all the highlights of that on the BBL TV.
Well, bizarrely, as nice pass in gets to Martin, he's unable to finish, but Hampden cleans it up, does he? No. Martin keeping it alive, and that will be a Leicester possession. I don't know how that didn't go in.
Wow. I thought the ball was going to get 3 seconds in the key.
Yeah. It did look for a second like it was going to sit there, and it would have been a hell ball situation, which would have benefited the Wolves because they've got the arrow. Lobbed into Martin. Holder for 3, that's off the left. So they're backing down. Martin off in double team help, and he comes up with the steal. Dowse over to Holder. Holder along the baseline, gets himself a little space. Can't convert, and Hampden and Prosper fighting for it. It'll be a Wolves ball from the end. Prosper spinning baseline, gets his own rebound, and he's fouled at the second attempt. He'll go to the line for a bonus.
Wow, he's big, he's strong, and he's proved himself a handful inside. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Good persistence there from Prosper.
Make the second. The other thing on that free throw stats, as Holder just comes up with it, is Burnett now. I'll come back to that in a second. There's a battle down low as Combs is holding on to Hampden. Actually, Leicester's opponents are the best free throw shooters in the league at 80%. So even though they don't go to the line very many times, they make 80% of them. I don't quite know what that stat tells you, but it's something, as Hampden can't convert. Prosper cutting to the basket nicely. Whoa, Hampden's landed on him, and he tried to avoid hurting himself, and he grabbed hold of the net to stop landing on him. The Wolves bench wanting a unsportsmanlike foul. I think he's done well not to really hurt him. He looks like he might have hurt himself in all of that, Hampden. He has got that shoulder issue, and it is that shoulder that he's clinging on to at the minute. And it is clutching that shoulder that he goes to the bench. He just had that 20-point game, 22-point game last night. That's not what Leicester fans want to see. And then he makes them both. Worcester by 3. Oh, it was good ball movement. Thompson eventually loses out, gets it back. Burnett for three, knocks it down.
Really good persistence there from Andrew Thompson. Had to do the dirty work there off that deflection, but DeAndre Burnett was standing there and waiting and converted.
Here's Prosper again in the low block. Will he go against Martin? He's going to try. Spins back to the hook and finishes well.
It's that left hand of Prosper.
He's up to 14. Dowse driving in. He's fouled. Holmes sits down. Dowse with a chance to level the match at 36. He misses the second. Prosper with the easy rebound. Prosper has 7 rebounds to go with his 14 points here in the first half. Here's Crawford. Crawford fires up the three and knocks it down. He's got 18. He and Prosper carrying the load for the Wolves here in the first half.
Such a difficult shot as well. It's contested, and Crawford does a very good job of getting that off.
Martin, cross court to Holder. Back to Martin. Puts it on the floor in the lane, out to Thompson for three in the corner, and he replies.
Big shot from Andrew Thompson. Riders needed that one.
Zvera finds Prosper inside, and he's able to finish it off, and he's fouled from behind. So he'll go to the line for a bonus as well.
Great look from Severa there. He orchestrated the whole offense, dragged the defenders away from the centerpiece of the court there, and Prosper proven to be such a handful inside.
Anderson replaces Martin. And he converts the three-point play. Burnett for three, way off the mark. He kind of stuttered into it. Now Leicester have gone zone. Or have they? Looked at first like they have, but they are into a man now. Severa gets it away to Crawford. Crawford driving in all the way to the basket, and he lays it in for two. He's got 20 first half points. Holder into Thompson. They've left Washington wide open. He drives inside instead. Back out to Holder. He attacks. Holder floats one in for two.
Oh, good response there on the timeout from the Riders' offense. They're going to have to get stops if they want to even the score here.
Thoseby. On to Wheeler. Crawford got some space. Dangerous thing to do. He's already hit them from out there. And that is his third of the game.
He is unbelievably productive right now. Incredible quick release. Nothing the defense can do about it.
Washington to reply, and he knocks down his second triple of the game.
Wow. Some hot hands on court right now.
Leicester 8 of 13, and the Wolves 4 of 9 from three-point range. Whelan driving hard, good finish.
Wow, nice play from Jordan Whelan. 49
points for the Wolves. Still 2 minutes to halftime. No team has scored 80 against Leicester in the league this season. Oh, well on pace for that. Anderson with the head fake. Oh, he could have took it all the way to the basket. He gave it to Burnett instead, and he can't convert. Whelan with space for three. Rebound by Washington. Washington pushing. Still going. Holder in the corner. Short on the three. Washington with the offensive rebound. Thompson. Oh, just too far in front of Anderson. He thought Anderson was going to make a further step. Well, Hampton is coming back into the game. Replaced by Anderson.
Well, it was the right idea, the high-low there. It was just the wrong execution between the two players.
Those being Prosper sitting down, Combs and Johnson Thompson checking in with 100 seconds to go, 99 to be precise, in the first half. Crawford again. Wow, unbelievable. 26 first half points.
This is a performance I haven't seen anyone dominate a half like this. Incredible.
Thompson to the hole, can't convert, but he is fouled. Well, Crawford in the BBL this season, his high is 28. He has 26 already.
Before half time.
Thompson makes the first. He hits both, and with 1:08 to go, they'll probably be in the lead at halftime, but actually, when one guy's going 10 for 12 and the other one's 7 of 10, and putting 43 points on the board, that'll be the difference. It's Wolves who get us underway with Prosper driving to the hole, and Martin gambled on the initial pass and never managed to recover.
Prosper did a good job as well of taking full advantage of that. It's not his comfort zone playing out there on the perimeter, but a couple hard dribbles to the basket. He finds himself a chance to shoot 2 free throws here.
Well, 3 or 4 from this distance in the first half. He also has 8 rebounds, 3 of them at the offensive end to go with his 17 first half points. But he misses both from the line. Burnett. Campbell. Gauss drives along the baseline, kicks it out to Holder. Holder from long range. Well, he was only 1 of 5 in the first half, but he knocks his first down here in the second.
Really good penetration and cross-court pass there from Kiefer Dowse to find J.R. Holder, but ready to catch and shoot there and convert on that occasion.
Oh, they've left Prosper all. Oh, my goodness! Did you see that? Oh, my goodness!
Incredible above-the-rim play there from Wayne Martin Jr. Could have gave up on the play, but did not. Incredible block, and to add to that, it went off Prosper.
That is an incredible block. Burnett to Dowse from long range. Off the back of the ring, easy rebound for Combs. Severa to Crawford. Trying to get past Gamble, takes the 3, challenged. Oh, he's done it again!
Unstoppable. That was a contested 3-point shot by a 6'10" defender, by the way.
5 of 6 from 3. Gamble trying to reply. His goes halfway around and back out again. Just give it to Crawford, let him shoot. I think he's going to do it again, is he? This time he puts it on the floor and throws it out of bounds.
Well, he's not been much the creator tonight, so I think he should look for his shot first there, but incredible.
Well, with 18 minutes to go, he's already got his BBL career high of 29. Holder. Dowse has snuck back door. They can't get it to him. It goes the other way to Holder. Burnett. Into Martin. Easy lay-in for him. Ties the game at 55.
Good patience there to break down that zone.
Severa turns the corner, drives in, dumps it off to Prosper. That will go. He gets a fortunate roll and he'll go to the line for a bonus.
Oh, so strong there, off balance. Was able to kiss that off the glass.
First foul of the game on Harrison Gamble. He converts the three-point play and separates the Tides. Holden out from long range. He's made two here in the second half and we're level again.
Well, he's came out with the mentality that he's going to get that shot. He's been given that shot the whole game by the Wolves.
Crawford along the baseline, comes back the other way. Double team, steals it off him. Dowse trying to get past Combs. He gets it to Burnett somehow. Burnett now in trouble. Cross court to Holder. He's going to fire another one. He got caught! And it's a 4-point play for J.R. Holder.
Wow, it's all about players getting hot in this game. And J.R. Holder is like, wait a minute, I want to join the party. Excellent finish there. And chance to convert on a 4-point play here.
Well, I think if he doesn't make those other two, that Prosper probably doesn't dive at him in the same way. But because they went in, he had to challenge, and now Holder with a chance to make it a 4-point Leicester lead. And he can't. Rebound Prosper. Cosby putting it on the floor. Cross-court Combs. Spins. Gets it out to Crawford, who's got some space. He fires for three, and he knocks down another one. 6 of 7.
Well, he is the last guy you want to give an inch to.
Dowse. Holder. Oh, it's a 3-point shootout.
Wow. I think everyone should just go on the bench. Let's just have a shootout between J.R. Holder and Crawford and see what happens. Incredible display here.
Severa. Cosby. Can't get past Burnett the first time. Tries again. Goes strong. Oh, it just bobbles out on him. Burnett. Burnett all the way, trying to finish. Martin tips it in.
Good follow from Wayne Martin Jr. there.
Cosby has some space, fakes the three, takes it at the second attempt, and he knocks it down. Unbelievable 3-point shooting here in the third quarter.
Splash City.
Martin. Oh, Prosper throws it straight to his coach.
Really good below the low block defense there from Crawford. Got Wayne Martin to adjust the shot there, and Worcester carelessly throw the ball out of bounds.
Martin and Dowse sit down. Washington and Anderson check in.
This game has showed no signs of slowing down on offense either.
Holder wide open. Oh, he's missed one. Well, he was 1 of 5 at halftime. He was 4 of 4 here in the third quarter before that. Combs into Prosper. Prosper strong off the glass.
He has been so good and so composed inside there. Good finish.
He's up to 22. Hampton inside, overcooks that one again. Good defense. Combs gets it back, takes the three, knocks it down. No, long two, says the referee.
Wow, tough shot though for Combs. Long two contested.
Anderson out to Burnett from behind the arc. Well, Leicester have missed two in a row. It's all gone cold.
And that's what you're going to be careful of here as well, especially against the zone. You don't want to have to rely on that three-point shot every single possession and fall in love with it too much, because you can slip into that.
Although they're 13 of 24, so you can see why. Combs. Shot clock down to 4. Long range. Rims out. Kick forward to Anderson. Burnett drives hard, he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for a bonus.
Really good response there from the Riders' transition offense.
Leicester Prosper's third personal foul. 14 minutes to go in the game. He's the first player to get 3 on either team. Oh, he's missed it. So we're still level at 68. Anderson right in Crawford's face, trying to give him not an inch. He's lost it. Anderson, Holder throws it forward to Washington, who lays it in for 2.
Great defense from Jamal Anderson. For me, he's one of the best players in the league. He can defend 1 through 5. It's a really interesting matchup there between those two guys now.
Screens right and left. Combs drives in. There's Anderson again, knocking it away. Oh, there was a whistle there. It was so loud I didn't hear it. Foul is on Anderson. It'll be 2 shots. Crawford, 32 points, 6 of 7 from 3-point range, 6 of 7 from 2-point range as well, 12 of 14 overall.
That's a big chunk of the offense leaving to go to the bench now.
Yep. Close to half of it. Combs makes them both. We're tied at 70. Oh, Holder open again. No. Suddenly they're not dropping. Severa penetrates. Tips it in. No, it doesn't. Third attempt is good. It's Whelan there. Burnett drives in, floats one up, and ties the game at 72.
Nice move from DeAndre Burnett to drive into the heart of that defense.
Well, we're still in the third quarter with the score and the time left. You'd think it was late in the fourth, but it is still the third. Knocked away by Anderson, but recovered by Combs. Combs down to Prosper. Shot clock at 2. He hasn't got time. He didn't get it off. I don't think that was a good pass to feed it to him in that situation, to be fair.
Well, again, I have to congratulate the defense, the individual defense there by Jamal Anderson. Coombs, shot clock winding down, just couldn't get anything going against Jamal Anderson and had to drop the ball inside to the big man and kind of gave it to him at a very vulnerable point in the shot clock.
Crawford back in the game. Hampton steps back, fakes the 3. Anderson. Washington. Hampton is open for 3. And his shot just as a think and comes out. Crawford has it knocked loose. Keeps possession though, gets it to Thosby. Thosby driving in, driving hard, overcooks it, but there's Prosper. Oh, he's missed. He gets another go at it though. The hook shot is short and Hampton has it. Hampton cross court to Holder. Holder driving in. Holder can't convert. Bats it up. Might get his own rebound. Does get his own rebound. Dowse to Anderson. Dowse lets fly from long range. And these threes that were all going in early in this quarter have stopped dropping for Leicester here later on. We're tied at 72.
Another good defensive possession there from Worcester. Not giving Leicester riders an inch.
Combs. Anderson right on him. Combs driving past him. Combs finds a gap and converts. Foul is on either Anderson or Hampton. It's 15, the referee shows. No is the answer to that. 144-145 is the highest score. That was quadruple overtime, to be fair. Thames Valley and, was it Derby, I think.
So we are on course. If it's quadruple...
Well, if it goes to quadruple overtime, there was a 115-100 the other week. The Wolves beat, the Raiders beat, I forget who it was now. They beat, is it London? As Thompson overcooks it. I don't think it was London, but they won a game 115-100 a couple of weeks ago. I think that's the highest of this season. Combs running it down. Leicester should get one back, barring an offensive rebound. Shot clock's at 6, and now he starts to go. Great pass. Prosper jumps it in, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for a bonus.
Big time flush there from Prosper. Didn't care that the defense was coming over to try and block the shot.
Wow. Worcester with a chance to make it a 6-point lead with 10 seconds to go here in the third. You feel like Leicester need a score here. Dowse. Dowse drives in. Dowse goes hard and scores.
Big bucket from keeper Dowse.
74-78 at the end of the breathtaking,
intangible, I can't explain it, scientific measure that, you know, when you're not used to winning games, you know, finding a way to win a game, you can play a poor game but find a way to win it in the fourth quarter. You know, can this Worcester Wolves find a way to get it done today?
Holder out to Burnett. Dowse penetrates. Dowse gets it to Thompson. Thompson uses the basket well but can't convert. Ball is loose. Holder comes up with it. Holder to the fall away. That's short. Oh, it's tipped away. I think it might have fallen in if Thompson hadn't touched it, but he couldn't be sure of that. And in the end, they come up with nothing. Crawford. Severo, he's got 9 assists, by the way. We're talking about the other guys. He's played pretty well as well.
He has, yeah.
Shot clock low. Combs fires up for 3. Off the mark, and Holder will just keep that in bounds. Burnett fires for 3. Burnett way off the mark.
Contested early shot. That's not what Coach Panos will want in that offense.
Severa trying to lose Washington. Can't do it at the minute. Still got it. A lot of dribbling and comes up with nothing. Thompson at the free throw line. Out to Holder on the far side. Holder kicks out. Thompson in the corner. Oh, he just lost the ball. It slipped through his fingers.
It's happened on a couple of occasions of with him tonight.
Combs driving in. Washington got a piece of the ball and his arm, and he's called for the foul. It'll be 2 free throws, and Martin's going to come in. I assume for Thompson. Yes, it is. Thompson also into the action with Prosper, getting what I assume will be a very brief breather. Combs makes the second free throw.
Combs has done a really good job as well of getting to the free throw line and making a nuisance of himself.
Washington, Holder, Dowse. Throws it away. Crawford. Crawford lobs it forward to Johnson-Thompson. His feet weren't quite right there. He did a good job to hang on there. Combs has space. Martin runs out to him. Should be a foot race mismatch. He takes the three instead. Off the back of the ring and out. Is it? No, it's still in play as Burnett comes up with it. Well, there's a mismatch inside. They go to Martin, but he loses out. Good recovery, yeah. Here's Combs driving hard. Back out to Crawford again. Oh, he's missed one. Unbelievable. His second miss of the game from three-point range. Burnett has a big lane in front of him, fills it for two. Three-point game. Severa, shot clock again, they're running it down every play, firing up a three on the buzzer, doesn't go. Martin with the rebound. Here's Dowse. Dowse finding a gap and getting all the way to the hole for two. It's a one-point game, and Ty Shaw takes his second timeout.
It's a green ticket, ladies and gentlemen, green ticket. 76 to 80, 76 to 80, 355.
Leicester coming with some full court pressure here. It's over to Crawford. Now down to Prosper. Offensive foul. That's his fourth. If he was to foul out, that would be a massive blow for them. Still 6:17 to go.
Huge blow, literally, on both ends of the floor as well. What he's doing in the middle of that zone as well, it's just taking up a lot of space, contesting every shot.
Burnett, round to Dowse. Kick ball. Shot clock's at 16, so it doesn't matter. Crawford hasn't heard the whistle on the far side. Dowse lobs it back to Burnett. Now he runs the baseline. Martin. Martin drives in, lays it in, and Prosper, a little slip in there, looking for a foul, but not getting one. Leicester ahead. Crawford fakes the three, and he got bumped. And that was, you could see a guy who's hit 6 3-pointers. You go running at him, and that's what you do. And he,
for sure,
he's going to draw fouls like that.
The thing is, Crawford's been making contested threes, which
makes
me more nervous.
Yeah. Prosper. Severa. He's got the size over Burnett. Martin's there to help. And if he helps, Prosper can cut off him, but he's unable to convert. He'll go to the line for two instead.
Great look from Severa again. Good patience. Double team came, didn't phase him. Found Prosper on the money, and Prosper, that weak side right hand of his, wasn't quite able to finish the play, but I'm betting all my money. If that was the left side, that's an and one.
Well, if he makes a free throw, then Severa will go into double figures with assists. But he misses the first. So now he can tie the game at 80. And he does, and Severa will get that.
Rightfully so, he deserved it.
Here's Dowse. Washington. Dowse. Dowse dumps it back down to Martin. Martin double team. Gets it out to Holder. Shot clock at 6. Holder driving in to the runner. Tough one. Oh, man. J.R. Holder.
Beautiful, beautiful play.
23 now for him. Leicester by 2. 5 to play. Defense the cry in the Morningside Arena. Nice pass. So Prosper drives hard. He's challenged by Holder. And that will be a Wolves ball on the end.
Possession for the Wolves. Great hands from Holder.
Prosper. Out to Combs. Shot clock at 6 here. Does he see it? Yes, he's looking at it. Does he see it? Yes, he does. Hand in his face. Severa almost gets the offensive rebound, but can't quite keep it in, and Leicester will get it back. Martin. Martin drives in. Martin is fouled by Crawford. And that's his third. Wayne Martin Jr. at the free throw line. 8 points, 8 rebounds. +8 on the plus minus.
Yeah, I feel like he's been involved in some big plays. The block down the other end of the floor, and he had a putback as well at a pivotal point in the game. He hasn't put on a lot of points on the board, but the few he did, it's quite influential.
Oh, Burnett just for a second looked like he was favourite for that. It's Severa. Severa penetrates. Great head fake. Oh, Dowse with the block.
Wow. Great Hell's defense.
Leicester trying to make it a 2-shot game here. Dowse driving in, gets it out to Burnett. Burnett from the free throw line, rattles in for 2. It's Leicester by 5 with 4 to play.
Well, here we go, and Leicester Riders seem to have snatched the momentum, and Worcester Wolves, can they find a reply?
Well, I was about to say, can Crawford snatch it back, but he moves it on to Combs. It's into Prosper. Prosper, back out to Combs. Combs. Severa, big shot for 3, hits the front of the ring, and Washington pulls it in. Well, Worcester have become the first team to score 80 in a league game against Leicester this season. But they need a few more. Burnett for 3. Oh, that would have been a big shot had it gone in. Whelan's going to let fly, and it's over the top and out of bounds. Thoseby coming back in. Well, you just feel like Worcester need to get a stop here. They can't let it get out to 7 or 8. Just psychologically. Oh, Burnett through the middle. Perfect. Again, they ran that play in the first half and it worked. And they ran that play again and it worked. Leicester now by 7.
I think you're right, Dan. It goes to 7 or 8. It is now. I think psychologically,
got to score here, don't they, with 3 minutes to play? Severa drives through. Big shot from Thoseby for 3. Misses. Holder with the rebound. They're doing it again. This time Washington. And he's grabbed by Severa. It's only the 3rd on the team in this quarter. So it's sideline possession. It's only his 2nd in the game. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Washington. Martin. Blocked from behind by Crawford. Eight on the shot clock. Just for a second, it looked like Holder was free. Kick ball, that actually adds 6 seconds to the shot clock. So that wasn't a great defensive play. It felt like it, but actually that's probably hurt them here, unless, because it gives Leicester some, gave him some work to do. Here's Burnett. Burnett down to Martin. Oh, he's missed! How's he missed? Oh, they've got it back! Holder. Crawford knocks it away. Well, poor effort from Martin to not score there, but Worcester needed to come up with that possession. Burnett from the elbow, off the back of the ring. Still chance here for Wolves, down 7 with 2 to play. Crawford backing down. Double team comes. Thoseby inside to Prosper, and he lays it in for 2.
Good play there from Worcester Wolves, patient, the high percentage shot.
Well, they need a stop, Worcester. Burnett. Holder in the corner for 3. They get the stop.
Gotta get the ball in Crawford's hands, surely.
Severa driving, ripped away by Dowse. He keeps it in bounds as well. And that's a touch foul by Thoseby. They're not over the limit, so it doesn't matter too much, but it does put them to the limit, so the next one will be free throws. Well, they're running out of time to not get scores to go with their stops, Worcester. They need another one here. Washington. Dowse attacks hard. Good pass, and Holder drops it in for 2. What an assist from Kiefer Dowse.
Excellent play there, penetration, the kick to the cut-in J.R. Holder.
Crawford, round to Combs. Drives in instead. Blocked by Martin. They still have it though. Severa for 3. Misses. Martin has it knocked loose, but he gets it in the second attempt, and that's probably that, is it? As Combs commits the foul.
Wow. Some really big plays there. I know it hasn't been a defensive focused game, but this fourth quarter, both teams needed to come up big on the defensive end, and Riley's come up trumps.
Well, they haven't scored 90 points in a league game this season until last night. I set him up there, didn't I? Set him up to miss both of these free throws. But they've got 90 in back-to-back days. Got to go quick here, Worcester, preferably for 3. Trying to get the ball to Thoseby. Prosper, Crawford. Crawford steps back inside to Prosper, who lays it in for 2. It's down to 6. Burnett sneaks away, and then they finally got the foul on. It was one of those, another step for Burnett, and he could have taken 4 or 5 seconds off. So they had to get that foul on, and now DeAndre Burnett goes to the free throw line. He needs to make at least 1 to turn it into a 3-possession game. At the minute, it's 2 threes, but they need 1 here at least. Leicester. Burnett shooting at 73% on the season. And he gets 1. Of course, this is the time where Shaw only has 1 timeout to use, so he can only advance the ball once. I assume he will do it here if this goes in. And it does. And he does call that timeout. But trailing by today, that's his 3rd timeout. Referee just signaling it to Coach Ty Shaw. Rob Paternoster still has 3 in the bank in case. Out to Combs. He's got to go quick. Oh, he's driving to the basket. Martin, not quite sure what he's doing there. Lined him up. The last thing you want to do is commit a foul, because actually there's a benefit to the ball going in and giving you a chance to quickly inbound and maybe take some time off. It allows them to set their defense up, assuming he makes both of these, which he must do. Johnson-Thompson in for Prosper, and that's purely because they don't want him to foul out, and they have to commit a quick foul. First one is good. 18 free throw attempts for the Wolves tonight.
Wow.
14 for Leicester. 14 is about 1 over Leicester's average. 18 is 4 more than Leicester give up on average. So it's into Dowse. Dowse, oh, he gets it away to Washington, who can run some time. He's got away, and Johnson-Thompson commits the foul. And that's the gamble. If you don't get the first one, you can lose a few seconds here and there. And Washington at the free throw line. He needs, again, I would say 1 here. And Connor Washington, in his BBL career, is 79.2% from the free throw line. 187 for 236. He's just got a really nice arc on his shot. Doesn't matter the distance, just good rotation. When the ball goes through the net, it goes through in a really beautiful way.
Effortless as well.
Yeah. Well, they've had a good go at it, the Wolves, but they look like they're going to end up a few short. 3 doesn't go. Washington with the rebound. Martin gets it away, and Leicester will run it down. No need to foul. Run it out. Wow, what a ball game that was. And Leicester have come out on top, but what a battle from start to finish. 94-86, and just some